Are you feeling your employees not performing well? Are you feeling that your employees not following the systems and procedures of the company? Are you seeing your employees not producing the report on time? Your answer may be yes to the questions which I asked to you. Did you know the number one reason why it's happening? It's happening because it's lack of trust the employee has on the organization. So what is trust? And trust is a positive feeling. That means you are ready to do anything for the person whom you trust. Why trust is very important? If you understand what I'm going to say, you can make your employees perform well. When I say trust, it affects on two outcomes. Number one, speed. Number two, cost. When trust goes down, the speed also goes down. Then cost goes up. That means if you're not paying your employee salary on time, the trust goes down. The speed of a working employee's performance also goes down. So what happens? They leave the job, so your cost goes up. That means you have to find a new employees, and also you have to train them, and it takes 3 months, and you lose a lot. That is what I say, cost. Number two is speed. If trust goes up, the speed also goes up and the cost goes down. Let's take the same scenario. You pay salary for your employees on time, 30 or 31st, all the paycheck. So what happens? The employee feels, yes, I can trust this organization. They will pay my salary on time. So what happens? The trust goes up, the speed also goes up, the cost goes down because you are retaining that same employee and getting the better and better result from them. Now I'm going to show in this video 5 ways to build trust with your employees so they perform really well. And number one, show why we do what we do. Many of the entrepreneurs, they fail doing this. When the employee joins newly, they tell mostly like this: be on time, learn quickly, get on with people, do your work perfectly, and a lot more. It's important, but the very important aspect is you have to tell them why you started this business, how you are impacting your customers. Recently, I watched a movie called Surya Reporter. In that movie, the hero wanted to start a low-cost airline for people, but he couldn't do it. He was facing many challenges, and the reason he wanted to start this low-cost airline because when his father died, he couldn't travel and attend the cremation due to the aircraft ticket was very high. So he wanted to take low cost airline to all the sectors of people so they can travel easily. So with that persistent, and he was pushing himself and started that business and he succeed. So similarly, all the entrepreneurs, we have some story why we started this business, and tell that story to your newly joined employees. What happens? The employees start believing you and trusting you and your company, and they started performing really, really well. So for example, if you are in an air conditioner business, okay, and you're selling air conditioner and you're doing service for air conditioner, tell them, okay, just we are selling air conditioner and doing service. It's not going to help. So you have to tell in a way that inspires your employee. For example, you can tell in this way: we want to make people comfortable and feel cool. So that's what that business does. So when you instill that aspect in your employee, they understand their job really well and they give their best. So the first way to build trust with your employees, show why we do what we do. Number two, be the example. A good leader provides a direction, and the great leader leads from the front. And when I say this, there is a beautiful saying which stuck in my mind. Trust takes long time to build, but it can be destroyed in single second. That means to build trust, it needs time, it requires you to be consistent. Nobody likes hypocrite. Do what I say. So no employees like that. So how you can set an example for your employees? Do what you say. For example, be on time, be consistent on the task which you're doing it. And also as an entrepreneur, produce the result which you need to produce. So there's a saying, it goes like this: like a father, like a son, like a mother, like a daughter. Similarly, like an entrepreneur, like an employee. Ask yourself, in what way I can be a good example to my employees? And this question will lead you to a beautiful answer, and take action on that answer. You will be a good example in your organization. And in a way, you can build that trust with your employees. Number three, positive communication. Many of the entrepreneurs, when they talk to their employees, they talk about the problems, the obstacles, the challenge, the job they didn't do really well. And that's what happening with the employees and entrepreneurs. And in a way, you lose their trust and their confidence. So how you can have this positive communication? And not only you talk to them when the problem arises, also you talk to them whenever the good things they did it, appreciate them. Also, very important, what are good things happening in the organization, please tell them. So next time when you call them to your cabin, they feel good about it. Otherwise, if you're only talking about the problem, they always have that concern, my boss is going to elect me. So don't give that room, always talk about the positivity also. In a way, you can build that trust with your employees. Ask yourself this beautiful question: how I can bring positivity in my communication. I repeat, how I can bring positivity in my communication. That will lead you to a beautiful answer. And with that, communicate in a different way that brings a lot of positivity in your employees. So as you do this, for sure, the trust goes up. Number four, demonstrate respect. 50 years back or 40 years back, and people just they need a job, they need a money, they work. In today's scenario, in today's generation, people demand respect. So you need to respect your employees as you respect every other human being. I see many times when the employees walk into entrepreneur's cabin, the boss cabin, and they will not even ask that employees to sit, and the employees feels a little guilty about it, and they feel somewhere they are not respected. I don't give the chance. The small things also lead them to lose their performance. And some of the employees, when they make a mistake, the entrepreneurs or the boss goes and shouts, and the morale goes down. Also the trust which they have about the company, their work goes very down. When they make a mistakes, don't scold at them. Please help them to learn what they have done wrong, and so they correct themselves. That gives a huge confidence to go ahead and give their best. Sometimes many entrepreneurs, they won't even respect the employee's time. They will call for the meeting at 2 o'clock, and the employee will be on time at 1:50 p.m. itself for the 2 p.m. meeting, and this guy walks in around 2:50 or 2:30. The employees feel somebody is not respected, he or she is not respected. So the other scenario also I see it. And many of the entrepreneurs, when they give some work and the employees puts 4 to 5 hours of their time and their energy to complete the task, when they submit that task to the entrepreneurs, and many of them, okay, I don't want this report. And when you say like this, what happens to that employees? Again, he or she feels and they are not valued and they are not respected. So, my dear friends, as an entrepreneur, you have to demonstrate respect to your employees. Ask this question: in what way I can demonstrate respect to my employees? So, when you demonstrate that respect to employees, they feel more respected, they confident goes one level above, and they perform really well. Number five, deliver unexpected. The best way to deliver trust is give surprise and give what they ask, also give which is unexpected. In that way, you can build trust very fast. And I'm a trainer coach. I've been training and coaching for last 8 years, many organizations, many entrepreneurs, and I've seen it very, very highly successful entrepreneurs, they do this. And one of the company I remember, he's a builder. Okay, he builds a apartment and houses, and he sells with this marketing and sales team. So every month he gives a target to his employees, and they sell that much of houses. And one of their monthly meeting, they invited me, where they do this performance review. Also, they bring a special speaker to give a motivational talk. So I was invited that meeting. So I was given a speech, and speech was too good. And at the end, the entrepreneur asked me, he said, please wait, we need to give some gift to our employees, please wait, he said. So I was waiting there, and he said, there are five of the sales executive, they done an extremely good job. Also, they overachieved the target. Also, I would like to give a incentives. He gave for each executive, sales executive, he gave 35,000 rupees as a cash, which is completely unexpected. Those employees, when they received from my hand, I could see that wow and delight movement on their face. So like this, give some unexpected thing. Always give what you can afford to give. So this, how you can practice this, ask this question, what I can give to my employees, which is unexpected, also which brings a smile on their face. So my dear friends, quickly let me summarize all these 5 points, how you can build trust with your employees. Number one, show why we do what we do. Number two, be an example. Number three, positive communication. Number four, demonstrate respect. Number five, deliver the unexpected. So when you practice these 5 ways to build trust, for sure your employees will perform really well. Thank you so much for watching this video. My name is SGK. I believe this video brought a lot of positivity in you and gave a lot of ways to build trust with your employees. So like the video, also comment this video, and to get more positivity, to learn more about business and life, subscribe my YouTube channel, SGK Shiv Ganesh Kumar.